Thank you for joining us with another case at Perspectives Eye. Gladys and Robert were very successful in their online business. Sales were growing fast every year until the business raised alarms in their bank's compliance department. The bank noticed that they were creating fake sales and processing payments for goods that were never delivered. Welcome to the underworld of finance, a place where shadows conceal more than just darkness. Today, we delve into the chilling world of ghost laundering. This video is divided into 3 parts: explaining ghost laundering, how ghost laundering works, and fighting ghost laundering. Ghost laundering in the retail sector is a multifaceted process of capitalizing on true or passive merchants by posing as legitimate sellers of items that are either counterfeit, valueless, or entirely non-existent. Criminals use seemingly legitimate retail transactions to disguise the origins of illicit funds. Fraudulent transactions are taking place through online retailers. Do your research. Most of these vendors operate abroad or through shell companies. These shell companies have no real economic activity, making them perfect conduits for dirty money. Criminals use them to obscure the origin of their ill-obtained gains. This is how ghost laundering typically works: through fake sales, where fraudsters create fake sale transactions in a retail business. They may enter false sales data into the business's accounting system, inflating revenue figures to match the amount of illicit money that they need to launder. Overvalued sales. Legitimate products are sold at significantly inflated prices to accomplices or shell companies that are controlled by the criminals. The extra money that is paid are the laundered funds. Refunds and returns. Criminals might purchase goods using illicit funds and then return them for refunds. This can create a paper trail that makes illegal money appear legitimate. Gift cards and vouchers. Illicit money is used to purchase gift cards or vouchers, which can then be sold or redeemed without drawing too much attention. In this category, we also include gaming cards. Multiple small transactions. Instead of making large transactions that could raise suspicion, launderers make numerous smaller transactions. This practice is known as smurfing. Complicit employees or owners. In some cases, retail employees or business owners may be complicit in the scheme, knowingly processing fraudulent transactions or providing false documentation. Let me give you an example. A vendor posts an item for sale in a merchant's online site. A buyer purchases the item, but the money goes to the buyer's gambling or betting account held with the vendor. An empty box is shipped to the buyer to give the transaction an appearance of legitimacy and avoid raising any suspicion. Both are part of the criminal enterprise. To enhance credibility, these shell companies often engage in minimal legal activities, just enough to maintain a facade of legitimacy. Before entering on to part 3, if you like this content, please subscribe to our channel, give us a like in this video, and please leave comments so that we can become a better provider of content for you. How do we fight ghost laundering? Combating ghost laundering requires a multifaceted approach. Financial institutions play a crucial role in identifying suspicious activities. If there is any suspicious activity on behalf of a financial institution, it should conduct due diligence on the provider of the items that the customer is selling. Compare prices of the items being sold by the customer with market prices. Ask the customer for shipping and handling providers' receipts. Verify customers' financial statements and compare the sales with purchases to detect any anomalies. For small businesses that have retail sales, the most used methods to ghost launder through them is when customers ask for refunds and/or returns. Make sure that the money is returned to the same credit card used during a purchase. If they use another credit card for receiving the return, that is a sign of possible fraud. Ask why the other card is not viable for the return. If you're a small wholesaler and a buyer wire transfers more than what the price was settled, they will ask for a refund. Wait until the wire transfer is approved because the buyer can take advantage of the gap of time until the transfer is settled and request a check or wire transfer for the difference. Exposing the shadow world of ghost laundering is a challenging task, but it is a battle worth fighting for. By understanding how it works, you can equip yourselves to protect your business or personal savings. According to world metrics, estimates suggest that between 800 billion and $2 trillion are laundered worldwide each year, accounting for approximately 2 to 5% of the global GDP.